This is 150 Rand, this is 500 Rand, and this is 3,000 Rand. A question asked by many. Does having the best gaming mouse make you a better gamer?
Good question.
So I'm gonna compare these three to see what you get for what you're paying for. For the cheap range, we have the Game DS Aura GS1. For the mid range, we have the Red Dragon Ranger. And for the pricey top class, we're using the Razer Basilisk Ultimate. And for the best way to test them? All right here. I mean, where else would you test the gaming mouse?
He's got a point.
Starting with the cheapest mouse, the Aura GS1. Make sure you like and subscribe. So holding the mouse, it's okay, it's not bad for comfort. I mean, and there are DPI levels you can switch if you want, but with no software that you can fine tune.
Oh.
All the settings on this mouse is unfortunately fixed. It is a light mouse weighing at about 110 grams, so I'll give it's not that bad. But not much to be expected for more than 150 Rand, which is what, about $8 US? But I do feel the difference for what I'm used to. It's like feeling a downgrade from a Lamborghini to a City Golf. Moving on to the mid-range mouse, the Red Dragon Ranger. And be sure to watch the review video of this very mouse if you want to know all its features. Just by holding and moving the mouse, there's a much better response in the gameplay, in movement and engaging because it's already got a better sensor. I can feel there's definitely more grip and it's a lot more comfortable for longer hours of use, which is a good bonus. It is a bit heavier in weight though, if I'll be honest, but it does have a lot more features that you can program with software, so you do get a much better gaming experience. Overall, the difference is night and day already, and for 500 Rand, I'm happy with it. And now for the big one, the 3,000 Rand Razer Basilisk Ultimate. Also check out the review video of this very mouse for the features. I'll also be using this mouse as a wired mouse to have a fair comparison with the others. How could this mouse be any more smoother than the Ranger?
Wait a minute.
How is this possible? I mean, the sensitivity is amazing and it's even lighter in weight than the Aura GS1. You can do even incredible tuning on the mouse with the software, plus more features on the mouse itself for the best gaming experience possible. I even feel like now confident enough to challenge other players straight up to fight and not just want to play the game in a strategic way because, well, the mouse now feels like it's set up for war! This is war! Whew. Now that's a mouse. But now to get quickly serious. You would immediately decide, let's go for the most expensive one, it is the best, end of story, and I would be lying if I said I didn't agree with it. But it's not always like that, is it?
What do you mean by that?
Getting back to the question in the beginning, does a better mouse make you a better gamer? Not really.
What?
Because in truth, you can have the absolute best gaming gear in the world, which is nice, don't get me wrong. But it can only take you so far as it's really your own skills and knowledge of the game you play that really makes you a better gamer. And I think these three gaming mice are the perfect example if we take a look at them based on their prices. You can save money on your Aura GS1 and still be good at the game you play. But because the mouse is limited on features and you cannot really fine tune it to the specs you want, you won't get the best gaming experience out of it, which will frustrate you. Then going with the Basilisk, sure, every feature, function and ability is in your hands when using this mouse, and when I tested it, I felt like and having the absolute advantage in the game you play to dominate, because this is the kind of mouse the Basilisk is. It's meant to compete and dominate.
Wow.
But again, it will only take you so far if you know the game you play. Thinking about it also in a financial way, it could be pointless on buying a mouse like this if you're not going to use all its features it has to offer. Then it just becomes a mouse with a very heavy price tag. Like buying a race car, but you're only going to drive it to the grocery store and back at 60 k's per hour. I only say this because just like in the Basilisk review video, in my research I found that the majority of gamers don't always use all their mouse functions that is available to them, like full DPI level or any special fire button or even any extra buttons, or even completely use the software. They just get a mouse that has everything they need for the game they play, which most of the time doesn't even offer half of what the Basilisk has to offer, and they still have a great gaming experience. Now I know, I'm sounding like I'm dissing the mouse and I'm trying to put people off and saying, oh, don't buy it. That's not the point. I only say that a mouse with all these features will be used more and appreciated more by serious gamers and competitors where everything that they do needs to count for that win, whether it's aim and precision, movement, and therefore the price would of course then make sense. Like I said guys, if you want to see more what I'm on about, especially when it comes to the Basilisk, go check out this review video. And then with the Ranger, it's a mid-range mouse with a price tag that most people buy. Because why would you spend 6 times more the money if you can get a mouse that can do what you mostly need for gaming? Sure, it will not be equipped with the best tech and specs like the Basilisk, but you can still make changes to the specs you need, from key bindings to DPI level and more depending on what the software has to offer and for what game you play. The mouse should also provide comfort, and as many of you would know, that is my golden rule, no matter what gaming mouse you use. And if you can find every feature you're looking for to give you the best gaming experience at this price range, then what else do you really want? I hope all this made sense. If it did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. After all, it's for free, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.